Hey, what is going on YouTube? AA Ron here, back with another clickbait type informational video. No gameplay in this one, just talking about the recent video that Wargaming released. I will link that video down below, as always, for you guys to watch for yourself. I'm not going to show the whole video, but I'm going to point to different parts and pieces of it so you guys can get an accurate little view of the upcoming ships here. We've got three, and if you notice the top here, we've got the Lion, the HMS Lion, the Colbert, and then obviously the Minotaur. And according to Blip in his live stream, it's already over. Make sure you check that out. He does a good job with those. Him and Robin do very well. This will be the next campaign ship, and we'll talk about this towards the end of the video. I like the idea if there are certain stipulations with it, but knowing Wargaming, there probably won't be. That's okay. We're still going to look at the positives of that. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and show you a little bit of the video here, get you an update, and show the next ship. So we've already seen the Minotaur, a very strong AP light cruiser, which we need in the game more than anything. But from this video, it looks like it can be yeeted if you show broadside or get caught. Very light armor. But here's the kind of something I'm actually excited to see is a British battleship, Tier 7, with 16-inch guns, and I'll let this play while I'm talking about it momentarily. The short fuse AP with 16-inch guns that can overmatch is something that we desperately need. And again, I'll briefly go over the stats. But a British battleship, we've needed some British ships, to be added to the game for a while now. Just to make the game well balanced and well-rounded. In the meantime, though, we will see the final ship here, the Colbert, basically an Atlanta on steroids. At legendary tier. Now, Robin sort of let it slip. I don't know if he meant to or not. In the live stream, you can watch it for yourself. He said that this will be a rental ship available in the next update. So similar to last, a year ago when that occurred. Well, here we go. Let's view the wiki for these. The French Tier 10 light cruiser with an insane DPM. Where's the reload here? 3.4 seconds with 8x2 guns. And honestly, I'm okay with it. Give me the rental ships. Give me light cruisers, HE spamming cruisers. We need it at legendary tier. Now, in the future, I don't want 40 of them at the tier. But in the meantime, considering the Worcester is not that strong, this is needed. I wish that we had 203mm cruisers like the Hindenburg, the Zhao, and other ships like that. But in the meantime, I will take this, and especially in the rental phase, that just means we can access it a little bit sooner. Hopefully they don't allow potatoes with Tier 2 ships only to get it, but honestly, some people play like they only have Tier 2 ships at Legendary Tier, so what's the difference? And finally, the HMS Lion, the British Tier 9 battleship. I think it's a tech tree line. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's tech tree. The last British battleship designed and laid down before the breakout of World War II in many respects. The ship was a development of the King George class ship, but unlike her predecessors, had a greater dimensions, heavier armor, and modern 406mm guns. And as I mentioned, great armor-piercing shell penetration combined with short fuse AP makes her dangerous versus cruisers, high chance of fire, and excellent handling. So a good balance to Tier 7 as well. I like the addition of Tier 7 destroyers, but they added just too many now, and now a lot of matches are filled with multiple, 4 or 5+ destroyers in a game, which just kind of ruins the experience, in my opinion. I know I have a lot of criticism, but at the same time, I do praise Wargaming for decisions like this, and this, I think, will be a good addition to the game. Now, unfortunately, they mentioned it as a Tier 7 premium, and we know those don't really come except for the AL Baltimore in the store, so I'm guessing it's going to be like the Lenin event, so get ready to drop some coin or be ready to grind during the Christmas season for this ship. Just so you guys are aware. I don't know how it's going to be released. It could be in the campaign, but that's the way it's going to be done. And in the meantime, we're talking about the campaign. It is confirmed that the Minotaur will be available. The first legendary campaign will be the Minotaur here. So however they're going to do that, 150 missions or 200 whatever tokens, 200 steps, however I forget what they're called exactly. But that will be the campaign here. So I'm happy for it, but at the same time, I don't want a Tier 4 whale with his highest ship as a tier 4 to be able to spend $500 and get this ship. I want a well-balanced game. I understand the sentiment of, well, if they're just potatoes, just kill them. I don't like that argument. I like having a fun, competitive game. If that means I don't do that well, that's fine. I'll always get those games where I get 5,000 XP. I'm exaggerating here, but my whole channel is a display of me getting those games. Sometimes I just want good, fun, competitive gameplay where I team up with my friends or subscribers or different things like that. So I hope it's gated in terms of, something that would be very easy to do, in my opinion, would be, say, you have to have a tier 7 ship in order to unlock the Minotaur, even if you pay for it. And that way, the person has grinded at least the 7 tiers. I like the idea of a non-bureau legend, like the Stalingrad, maybe a little less XP, and now the Minotaur for a campaign, because the bureau is just obnoxious, in my opinion, and just not the best way to do it. So I like the idea, but I also hate the idea at the same time, because you can just be allowing someone with a large wallet to get this ship in mere seconds with no experience, and just ruining the experience at Legendary tier. Those are my thoughts. Those are my opinions. Those are the ships. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Just a brief little look. Got another informational type clickbait video coming out soon, discussing mobile and kind of the response I saw from that. It's good and bad. I think Wargaming saw it, so based on the responses I got, which is a good thing. But I need to note a few things in that. So just be prepared for that video. How do I want to say this? I'm glad that it was seen by so many people, but at the same time, I should have been maybe a little more professional. But I always speak my mind. I will always let you guys know how I feel. I feel like I represent you guys as players through my videos. A majority of the time, of course, people disagree with me, and I disagree with them. Nobody's ever going to have the same opinion on things, but I will, regardless of the CC program or not, I will always let you guys know how I feel about a situation and whether I agree with Wargaming or not. I tend to err on the side of the players and the player base, but when Wargaming makes decent decisions like this campaign, I will also commend them for that. I'm not biased one way or the other. But that's enough blabbering for me. You guys have a great day. I'm out. Peace.